Okay, we're back. So what we have now, I'm going to show you, I laid it out on the floor, is this a Fujuchi, I never can say that right, heat pump. It's a small one. It's 9,000 BTUs of coolant, 12,000 BTUs of heat, but it's a small room. And I just took this out of the carton. This is the indoor piece. There's the wall, air handler for the wall that's going to mount on the wall, excuse me. We'll mount it with that is the all-important instruction booklet, the remote clicker, and the wall plate. And this will be our first project. The wall plate, we're going to locate and mount on the wall. This is what the air handler is going to hang on. And we have to locate this the right place, so when we drill the hole in the wall to get the pipes, drain, and the electrical out, we don't hit any electrical or plumbing or whatever's in the wall. Okay, here we go. How you doing? Alright, so we've cleared out the space, we cleared out the wall, and as you can see for yourself, high in the wall, about 2.5 inches down from the ceiling, we've installed the wall bracket. High enough that's out of everyone's way. The pitch that was there can go under the pitcher. And there's 6 screws going through the plate into the studs in the wall. Studs are pretty easy to find just by tapping on the wall. So our next step is on the lower right hand corner. Let me take this up there on the curve. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's a little mark on the wall. That's where we got to drill through the wall, bring out the pipes, the electrical, and the drain. That's about a 2.5 inch hole. Before I do that, even though I know these walls, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to use a little pilot bit, a little tiny bit, and run through there and take a look at where it comes outside. So I'll be back. Hey, how you doing? Back again. Alright, let's show you what we've done. We've a big hole in the wall. That's where your refrigeration piping, your electrical power, and your condensate drain are going to pass through the inside wall to the outside wall. So next time we'll be doing a little filming, we'll be working outside. How you doing? We're back. We've drilled through the outside wall. We made a hole slightly lower so it's tilted down for the drain on the condensate, because you will remove moisture with the air conditioning. Turns it into water. We call it condensate. We want it to drain away and not get hung up in the wall, hung up in the pipe, and backflowing into the room. So here's what the unit is, just roughed in right now. It's hanging on the bracket. If you push down on the bottom, it snaps into place. But I just have it up loose up there. I have the pipe sticking out through the wall. I got to get the outside pipe covers. But I have it loose on the inside because I still got to pick it up and pull through the control wiring between the inside unit and the outside unit. That'll be closer to the end. But you can see what it looks like. We'll back up a little so we don't trip over anything. And we'll give you some pictures of the room when we're done. But people ask me a lot of times, well, what do they look like, you know, and so forth. And I tell everyone, they do blend pretty good. I'm walking backwards and talking, which is not a great idea. But it looks pretty good in the room. It's a similar color. It's not too big. It fit in that space really, really well. So again, we'll come back and we'll show you the finished room when it's all together. Alright, we're outside now. And we started to put the track up that the piping is going to be enclosed in. Track is just a nice plastic base and cover. Cover snaps on after the pipe goes in. Closes the piping, the electrical, and the drain. It's going to come down to the bottom house and probably end up flush at the bottom of the house. And it can be painted to match the house when it's all done. Okay, hey, how you doing? Alright, this is where things are going to change a little bit. A little typical. If any of you have already done some air conditioning installations, you know the units usually look like my older beat ragtag units. I got a early 1980s Trane heat pump that needs to be replaced, and I got a little Frigidaire 2-ton does the family room. And this is typical how air conditioners could be installed. Units on the outside of the house. But what we put in is a heat pump. The heat pump's going to run year round, in the winter, in the cold. And if you install a heat pump, it's going to be out of the snow and ice. So what I've done is I got it tucked in under my deck. It's out of the way, the side discharge. Manufacturer calls for 3 inches behind the back of it. I get about 6 to 9. And it's got free blow fan, 2 under the deck. It's going to be tucked in here out of the snow, out of the ice. I won't have to clean it off in the middle of winter. I won't have to trudge through my yard. I think it's a perfect spot for it. It's accessible. All my access is on this end. I can service it. I can get to the back of coil and clean it. Time will tell, but I think we're all set. How you doing? We're outside. Just about done with the ductless unit. I got some trim stuff to do. It is up and running. I wanted to show you that we did put the enclosure, the line set enclosure, all the way down. I got a short piece I got to add to it, and then you can see the line sets going into the condenser. One of the things I did want to bring up is these line sets. You can see where they connect to the condenser. Each of the lines are insulated because they'll both sweat on a normal running day and they're cooling. But when they're heating, the larger line, which we normally call the suction line, it's where the hot gas would be running back up towards, and it goes up, heads back into my line set. I've double insulated. I've wrapped these again. I took the two lines together and I wrapped them with some of that foam tape. Reason being is I want as much heat as possible up into the space, so that when I'm running it as a heating unit, I'm not losing anything at all to the ambient. So like I said, we'll extend the white pipe cover, just bring it down probably even with the siding, and we'll leave the rest of it the way it is. It is running fine. It is exceptionally quiet. We've only run it in heat so far, and real happy with the performance of it. So we have one more unit to add to the house. We have a 2-ton 18-SEER condenser. Was actually left over from a job. We're going to start on our first floor, because the first floor of the house never had an AC unit. So that'll be the next video coming up. And we're going to put this together and put it online. You guys can see the whole video put together. Thank you. Good day. Well, we have this ductless unit completed in the sunroom. And I believe during the video we told you we'd give you a look at the finished product. So kind of put the room back together. I haven't hung the picture under the wall because I got a little touch up on my paint, but this is typical of what a sunroom usually looks like. My wife's been working here on her school projects, and this unit is operating in the heat mode, and as you can hear, it doesn't make any sound. It's very quiet. It's been tremendous at putting out heat. We love it. It's one of the better products. I tell people, you got a family room, you got one of those rooms over the garage, difficult areas to heat and cool. People have hot water heat and want to cool parts of the house, or even we can do all of the house. As you can see, when the unit is operational, the vent in the bottom is open. I have the vent fixed. You can do a swinging vent. It'll go back and forth, up and down, whatever you work at. But that's the end of this project, and I hope you enjoyed seeing how to install ductless unit. The idea wasn't to teach everyone to go ahead and do this. It's just to show you that it's not a difficult installation. We can come in a day and do this, and you could be up and running and comfortable, whether you want it for heating or cooling. It's extremely efficient, and you can save some money. So we'll see you another job, another video. Thank you.